Just 13 months ago, President Barack Obama had this to say about education, quote, "America will not succeed in the 21st century unless we do a far better job of educating our sons and daughters, and the race starts today," unquote. The President issued a challenge to our nation's governors and school boards, principals and teachers, businesses and nonprofits, parents and students. If we could establish accurate standards and assessments, if we could put outstanding teachers in our classrooms, if we could turn around failing schools, then New York could win a race to the top grant that would not only help students outcompete workers throughout the world, but would also let them fulfill their God-given potential. Today I am very pleased to report that as a result of educational reforms that I fought for in the New York State Assembly, New York has won $700 million sorely needed federal education dollars in the Race to the Top competition. It is important to note that this $700 million is in addition to another $607 million federal dollars we New Yorkers will receive that will save more than 8,200 teaching and staff positions in our public schools. I want to thank President Obama and Education Secretary Arne Duncan for this important victory at a time we New Yorkers so desperately need it. And deserving credit as well are New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg and our public school teachers for their dedication to our children's educations, along with some other champions of public education such as Regents Chancellor Merrill Tisch, our own Long Island Regent Roger Tillis, and State Education Commissioner David Steiner. Not long ago, I was visited in my district office by someone who likes to call himself a reformer, but is in reality someone who has fought long and hard against public education. And while I always try my very best to be civil to everyone who comes to speak with us, I want you to know that I was very tempted to be a whole lot less than civil when he told me that our public schools should have at least 50 to 60 students in each class. I want to assure you of one thing. That's not going to happen on my watch. One of the real commitments we must make is to do our very best to provide our kids with the finest education. We make no better investment in our families and in our future as a community of Americans and as a community of New Yorkers. And that is why this federal funding is so extraordinarily significant. I want to thank you for watching this and for caring about public education.